we are, San Sebastian. And it's about 18 degrees. It's really warm. I'll have to take my coat off in a minute. Here he comes. He's a good boy. So welcome to San Sebastian. Just 15 minutes over the French border into Spain. We got here last night, and sure enough, this hotel has got some fast chargers. Let me show you how unbelievably complicated this is. They do work, but it's everything that's wrong with public charging. Apps. I hate apps. Let me tell you why. So I'll keep this really brief. You're greeted with this screen. If you use that QR code, it takes you to an advert to pay for browsing or something ridiculous. Ignore that. Then you've got some instructions here in Spanish with another 2 codes. So anyway, I downloaded the V2C Cloud. So off my Play Store, a Google Play Store thing app. So I got the V2C app. That is the ID for the charger which you scan, because there's obviously 2 sides to this charger. There's a fast charger there with 2 sides, and at the bottom of the car park behind that white Mazda there's another charger with 2. So we've got 6 points, but they've all got this individual code for the charger. I looked into this, you go onto their website, v2charge.com. You can have an app, but it's so confusing because it thinks you're the owner of a property that wants to install these. So I asked at reception, requested the reception desk for service. They basically said, we don't have anything to do with it. It's a third-party provider. You have to follow the instructions on their app, which is unbelievably complicated. It's just ridiculous. So I went from trying to set up an account for myself, which was wrong because I don't own any chargers here in Spain. I just want to pay for the charge. Anyway, this is what you have to do. So you downloaded the app, which is V2C. And then you're granted with this. Eventually I found out through, there you go, you don't have any charger yet. Connect to the internet, right. Let's connect to Tinterweb because I'm out of range of the Wi-Fi. There we go. You must add an e-charger. So you've got to basically stipulate you want to add this side of this charger to your account. There you go, and that's the device I have used. Obviously I put it in by mistake, so I want to reuse a device. So 3NO2JSV. I tried it at 7:20 last night and 5:20 last night, but it's the same one. So you just go continue, and then you can see that it's 16 amps, and you just set the timer, which is a bit odd. 2 hours. Oh, let's go for 3 hours. It won't take 3 hours. Let's go for 3 hours. The approximate total cost for this e-charger, if I was to take on 3 hours worth, being a 16 amp, so it's like 3.3 kilowatts, it was €7. Continue. Wait a second. Secure payment, so I say yeah, use that card. Confirm payment. The e-charger is ready, start charging. So we should see the flashy lights on the dash. Yay, there we go. I'm at 95%, pull in 7 kilowatts, and it's going to be full in an hour, so I can leave fully charged tomorrow. But this is what's wrong with app-based charging in a country where you don't speak Spanish. You've got to use Google Translate to decipher the instructions on the side. The people on the reception desk have got no idea what you're trying to ask them. You just want to charge. All of these chargers should be just a bank card. You just flip it on, it should automatically debit your account. It's just got to be a lot simpler than it is. Yeah, it's just not on. It really isn't. And I understand there's the security element and they want your business, and if you live locally, then yeah, you'd want to set up an account with V2C. But who are going to stay in this hotel? Is it going to be locals? No, it could be business people from other bits of Spain, I suppose, but it's mainly going to be people like me, tourists, that, you know, I don't know how many of these chargers are dotted around Spain. I don't really care. I want to get in, I'm tired, I want to flash the card, I want to plug the car in, I want to go to bed and wake up. But instead, I had a nice hour last night of faffage and frustration. Doesn't need to be that complicated, folks. Anyway, nice day today around San Sebastian. Still can't get used to it being 18 degrees, even though it's raining slightly. But tomorrow we've got a fairly early start, like the dizzy heights of 9 AM, and we're heading down to Madrid. I will see you tomorrow in Madrid. So the road from San Sebastian down to Madrid was absolutely spectacular. The views were incredible. The roads were silky smooth, hardly any roadworks, and as you can see, lots and lots of tunnels. But the lack of traffic was just fantastic. Right then, try services. And my Electroverse app. Just a quick splash and dash. Let's go charge. I don't know which number it is. Let's just try the card. I wish I could read Spanish. Establishing a connection, I think it says. Yay! We're in. We're going to stay on here just for a few minutes, so I'm up to 29% and 101 kilometres on the gasometer, and the Tesla supercharger I was aiming for is 76 kilometres away. It was just a bit too close to call. The temperature dropped, the winds got up, and I was sitting at 80 miles an hour. But interestingly, that was the first Tesla supercharger site that didn't have any connection at all. It's probably me not paying attention to the app, because it does now say on the app, out of service, temporarily out of service. But anyway, this was literally 300 metres down the road. A row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rapids, 350 kilowatt rapids. And I was able to use my Electroverse. It's not the cheapest, it's something, I think it was like something like €80. 80 cents. So just top up here, just so I've got a comfortable buffer of perhaps 40 kilometres, and then we'll head down to the superchargers. Right, we're up to 123 kilometres range. We've got 85 to go, so I'm going to disconnect and we're going to get on our way. So I've just stopped at this eatery and I'm on these version 4 Tesla superchargers. Let me just show you. I've been on about 50 minutes. Pulled up with 10% and I'm now up to 87% or something. Just gives me enough time to walk around and show you this site. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 version 4 co-funded by the European Union. Well done, Mr. Musk. Anyway, over here there is a provider called Zunder. Yeah, and these folks are high-powered rapids at 360 kilowatt. Got some Kia branding going on there. But yeah, look at them. It's got 4 spaces for them. And then down here, again, these look like Kemp Power. chargers? Yeah, I think they are. 250, only 250. But there you go, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So what a great spot. Fairly nice place to eat some food. But yeah, Zunder. Charging hero. Pretty cool. I think that's to do with the Kent power chargers actually. Yeah, so cracking site. So here's the details of Zunder. I shan't try and translate it. Oh, ultra fast electric vehicle charging station, 4 CCS up to 360 kilowatt and 4 CCS up to 250. Plug and charge. Oh look, you see, it makes good look. Charge without needing to interact with apps. Oh, we're all for a bit of that. Plug and charge, that's where the car will talk to the charger and it'll do it automatically. And start your charging session from your EV screen. Nice! You can start your charging session from your Apple Watch. Charge your EV without the need for registration directly with your credit card. That's the way forward. Or you can actually have the Zunder app. So well done, Zunder. They seem to have thought of everything when it comes to using their chargers. But I have to say, having the Tesla app, I know I've said I dislike apps, and I did that in the last piece with that ridiculous fast charger. But I do like the Tesla app because it works and it's simple. Yeah, so I do like apps when they work. When they're overly complicated, they're a faff and a pain. Anyway, our next stop is going to be Madrid. So let's get going. So a 30-second walk from the hotel, there was a rapid from BP Pulse that worked. So good morning. Our hotel is here, behind this BP petrol station. And here we've got 3 high-powered rapids. I could go to the Tesla supercharger and pay very little, but it's 7 kilometres away and I can't be bothered. So, it's got Chademo as well. So let's plug in the old CCS. This is showing as it's available on Electroverse. So, I don't know, I'm just going to waft my card in front of it. Authentico. Let's go for that one. Oh, hello. Well done, Octopus Energy. Preparing to charge. I'm turning into Spanish brain mode already. Preparing to charge. Preparado el summarize de energia. Hey, there we go. Excellent. So, chance to give Monty a walk. And then we'll be ready to go. Should I thank Fernando Alonso? It's not his chargers. This actual street is called Fernando Alonso. This new bit of street where our hotel is. So yeah, I don't think he's into EVs yet. But nice that he's got his name connected to some rapids. Right, just a quick recap. I've got 47 left on the gasometer and we've got 16 kilometres to go. And we've sat at 80 miles an hour on these amazing roads, which have been just, what time is it? It's 20 to 12 on a Wednesday, and there's just nothing on the roads. No trucks, no hold-ups, and it's silky, silky smooth. Yeah, nothing like the M6. Anyway, 15 kilometres to go, 46 on the gom, well in hand, and we're both ready for a break. We've been driving for 2 hours and 31 minutes. Roads are great. e-Niro is fantastic. Love this thing. So we're turning off to go to the supercharger, and I can see what's like a restaurant on the right.
In 600 metres, take exit 52 towards Montalbos.
And I'm not only going to find the chargers, I'm also going to find the entrance to drop off Ursula, so she can go and get some drinks.
Take exit 52.
And for no other reason.
I don't need the toilet at all, do I?
Well, you said it, not
In
me.
600 metres, continue straight.
We have gone for 2 hours and 40 minutes.
I know, it's probably a record for me.
It's a mega record for me. That's because I've not had any coffee this morning.
I did, I had a coffee.
Let's see, what's your downfall? This looks like a nut.
Continue straight, then continue straight.
Work out the islands. Just over there. Stop. Nothing coming over there. No. Oh, is it back on itself? Yes.
No,
It is.
no, it's not. It's the wrong way. You've gone the wrong way.
I've gone the wrong way.
You've gone the wrong way.
Bear
Back
with.
onto the main road.
Continue for 1.5 kilometres.
Sorry, babes.
It's because you're chatting on your thing and you're not concentrating.
Is this a two-way road?
There's no way you cannot turn.
Oh, it is a two-way. It is a two-way road. I thought it was one way. It's not. Right, we'll be back. We'll switch round here. Look. I thought it was a slip road out. All is not lost.
Hurry up then, quick, there's a car coming.
In 300 metres, turn right.
It was all going so well.
You can't talk to that and drive and watch that at the same time.
Take the next right, then continue straight. Continue straight, then turn right.
There's something Ginetta.
Take the next right, then you will arrive at your destination.
Yeah, I know. Disabled spot.
Where's everybody going in?
In those steps where it says exit. See you in a minute.
See you in there.
Drop. Hey ho. And there's the lovely superchargers version 4. Come on. Oh, and some normal ones. Oh, those Zunders again. But let's go on the end. And this is 1D. Right then. Bear with. Do 1D. Ooh. Someone was asking in the last video how you use the Tesla app. So you open it up. And obviously you've got your 4G on. Find a charger. Wait for it to locate where we are. I'm in a place called Albuquerque, Spain. Charge here. and it gives you all the numbers, and we're at 1D. 1D. So you plug in first. Plug in and then just hit 1D. 1D and hit start charging. And it really is that simple. There we go. We're charging. Got 10%. You can see it on the camera if it focuses. There we go. And this should rack up to a nice 77 kilowatts. By the time we get to about 50%, it'll increase, but 50 kilowatts is a good old strong pull. So 50 minutes till we get to 80%, so plenty of time for me to now go to the toilet and give Monty a walk and get something to eat, because it is 11:45. So I've just seen this guy get back into his electric truck. I've not got my video camera with me, but let's just hear him pull away. So he's been using these 350 kilowatt Zunder units. He's putting his seatbelt on, so I'm going to secretly film him. Tesla superchargers are over there. Monty's had a wee. Look at that, folks. It's just so quiet. First time I've seen a big proper one. That is awesome. Look at that. Fully electric. Although it says natural powered gas. The cab is definitely electric. Nice. Right, just been where that truck's been. He's taken on 286 kilowatt hours. Took him 1 hour and 27 minutes, which is probably when he has to have his break. That's awesome. Oh, hello. What's your name? Oh, let's meet up later. Café con leche? Sí. Muchas gracias. So, this is where the car's parked. So how do we get in, Urs? I know I said I hate apps. But let me just do it over your shoulder. So you got this from the hotel, haven't you?
From the hotel. Press open. And then you've got 3 choices. The apartment, get into the building itself, or parking. Or...
Okay.
So if I press that.
Very smart. This is about 150 metres from a hotel, but we've got parking. It's well smart. Very clean. And I'm going to plug in tonight, but I've got a V2C fast charger and our own reserve space. Nice. So we have another V2C charger at this car park place for our hotel. Yeah, all very well and good. It's tethered cable as well. Thing is, I need to add this charger to that account I've got, but guess what? There's no internet connection here because we're inside a solid building. So, all is not lost. I've got the code, I'm plugged in, the car's locked, I'm going to go back to my hotel, see if I can start the charge via the internet from the hotel. That's the plan. So here I am back at the apartment. So let's open the V2C app. I want to add a charger and put the ID number in, which is, because I took a picture, P53 6GO. 6, capital G, capital O. Charger name, just going to call it Hotel B. Add charger. And this is what we had before. It's already linked to another device, which is a bit nuts. So if we go back, yeah, it still hasn't added it. Enter the ID number of the e-charger you want to start charging. Let's do it again then. P53 6GO, I'm going to remember that. P53 6GO. P53 6 Golf Oscar. Continue. There you go. Clear as mud, eh? Right, let's go for 9 hours. It won't be 9 hours. Continue. Now I've got to add the card. Oh, I've got to do that again. It's not saved the card from last time. That's nuts. Right, gone through a faff of authenticating my bank card again. The charger is ready. Start charging. So, is it charging? I don't know. This is just what's wrong with apps. Loading. Ah, there we go. It says it's charging on that particular one, charge status. It's too much of a faff. The only other thing to do is to go into my Kia app and see if the car's saying it's being charged. Oh, there you go. Cool. But what a faff. I've come back to check the car, and yes, it is charging at 7 kilowatts. All good. That's our local supermarket. We're about 2 miles that way. So this will be my local charger. We've got two. They're both from Total Energies. So let's offer up the old RFID card from Octopus, 𝐷 and let's go for CCS. And it's just released it because I've just heard it click. Pop it in. Back to the screen. I'm guessing that means start. Wait for it to connect. There we go, 69%. Fantastic. Over time that is going to rack up 27, 39, 48. Nice. Although it is quite a nice hot day today. So whilst Mrs. P is doing some shopping, I'll just give you some highlights of the Spanish leg of my trip down from Orkney. So the Spanish leg is basically 1,000 miles, and that's cost me the grand total when I've converted it from euros into English pounds. It's cost me £69.41. which equates to around 10 gallons, because diesel, petrol, dyno juice is around £6.37 a gallon. So how many 637s in £69? It's around 10 gallons. 10 gallons to do 1,000 miles, by my man maths, is the price equivalent of 100 miles to the gallon. So a pretty great way of taking an EV down through Europe, and in this case through France. So the total miles I've done is 2,188 miles, and combining all the costs of the UK, France and Spain, it's around about £240 I've spent, which equates to around about 40 gallons to do 2,188 miles. So it's around 60 miles to the gallon. So that's using expensive electricity and also cheaper electricity. Now on the way back, I'm going to predominantly just use Tesla superchargers. I know I used them through France and through Spain, but when I get back to the UK, I'm just going to stick to Tesla to see whether I can get back that little bit cheaper. But for now, thanks for watching this little series. We may do some little clips for the next 4 weeks that we're based here in Vera, soaking up the 25-degree heat. Thanks for watching.